Porsche is the best car company in the world?
Just the whole engineering side of it. So funny story, my dad almost died in a Porsche.
What?
Yeah, and it's Porsche, by the way. Someone's going to comment and get mad at you. Yeah, you don't win either way, because if you say Porsche, someone's like, oh, that's not how you pronounce it. And if you say Porsche, you're a dickhead that says Porsche.
When I went to Ibiza, I get yelled at when I'm there because they're like, no, it's Ibiza.
Yeah.
But when I'm here and I say Ibiza, people are like, you sound like an idiot. It's
yeah, you're like the smug asshole that says everything right.
You
so
can't
either
win.
way. Yeah, no, my dad act like, I think he might actually have died for a minute. He flipped a 911 when I was like a kid or like middle school or something. Got ejected out of the car, and yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know if you saw him now, but like they told us he was dead. I mean, they pulled me out of middle school.
I wouldn't know because he's alive.
Yes, they pulled me out of middle school and literally told me like, hey, we don't think he's gonna make it. Like, you got to come to the hospital right now.
How did he flip the car?
Yeah, I think he was street racing my uncle.
Okay.
And he yeah, I guess he lost control, flipped, and yeah. So they life flighted him out, and then they say he wasn't gonna walk, and he was. Anyway, somehow or another, fast forward, now the 911 is like my ultimate dream car. And actually, when I bought my first Porsche, my dad was a little bit like iffy about getting into it because of that. But I don't know. I'm not saying like that's why I'm into them, but like that happened with the Porsche. You would think I would hate that brand, but now I've like kind of grown to.
You think Porsche is the best car company in the entire world?
I think when it comes to engineering and stuff, yeah, 100%. I think they do things better than any other brand. I think when it comes to like the way that they're put together and the way they work and stuff, like if you look at a 911, the engine's in the back, that shouldn't work. On paper, that's the worst idea ever, right? You want a mid-engine, not a rear engine. The fact that they were able to take that and make it potentially the best handling car in the world, like, yeah, that's pretty.
Am I just like a small-minded dumb idiot to like, couldn't other car companies just be like, okay, I'm going to look at the Porsche and we can do that on ours?
They do. I think there's a lot of technology that gets stolen from
Porsche.
I think Porsche is a pioneer of a lot of things, but they're also, I mean, they're owned by VW. A lot of their parts are VW, and VW is Hitler's brand. So, you know, that's a true story. Look it up.
I know. I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. So like Jeep, for example, which is the best car company in the world.
Chrysler.
Each generation, the Jeeps look different each generation. Joe, the GT3.
Yeah,
it looks, the new one that just got announced looks the freaking same as they've always looked.
They don't. It looks completely different.
It just has more hood vents on it.
It does have that too. No, it's completely different, but you're right. But
do you think they're keeping the iconic, or do you think it's classy that they're keeping it so true to themselves, or Porsche is afraid to evolve and make the car look different? Well, I'm going to put on the screen the Porsche GT3 from forever ago and the new one. It looks the same.
Okay, hold up. Why don't you, at the same time, put the Wrangler from a long time ago up and put the new Wrangler up? They're identical.
You think
the Jeep Wrangler has not changed at all in the last 20 years?
You think a Willy?
No, but let's say 20 years.
The Jeep TJ and the new JL,
they're the same.
No,
there's
they're
just
not.
as much of a difference as there's a 911. And because of that, look at the resale value though. Wranglers hold value better than anything else. 911s hold value better than anything else.
I don't think Wranglers hold value.
Yeah, they really do. Go try to buy like a 2-year-old Wrangler and it's like the same price as a brand new one. But because they're keeping that right, I think if you get something perfect, you just iterate on it. You don't have to completely rewrite the whole book every year. Where then you have these companies that do that. McLaren's terrible about that. Like every 3 years, they'll completely come out with this new thing and the old one sucks, and then the resale just falls off a cliff.
What is going on, guys? I am Maxx Chewning, your host. I hope you enjoyed this little clip. If you want to see the full, magical, lovely episode, just click the link down in the description or search Don't Be Sour on your favorite podcast streaming service. And remember, thank you for tuning in.